Well, with the Tank Davis and Frank Martin fight looking like it's set to happen sometime in June, which, by the way, I actually think that is a really good fight. But speaking of the fight, I've been seeing a lot of mixed comments about Frank Martin. Some saying that he's an easy fight for Tank Davis. Some are even going as far to say he's just another person that is easy for Tank to knock out. Now, in my opinion, I do actually rate Frank Martin's skill. Now, could this fight be too much too soon for a Frank Martin? Possibly, but I'm not gonna act like he doesn't have the skills to give Tank Davis problems. I actually think this fight could be a technical matchup because of the fact of how similar the two styles are. I mean, they both have good feet. They know how to pivot and make angles, and of course they are both counter punchers at heart. I actually think in terms of styles, I think Tank is a lot more versatile because Tank, he can also fight you going forward and backwards, same as Frank Martin, but Tank has the power to actually back up that claim because of the fact that he knows how to walk in on you, but while he's walking in on you, he's also defensively responsible. So it's not like he's just going in forward without no defense. He's actually really good at defense going forward or backwards, which makes Tank very dangerous in his boxing ability because there's really no holes in his game. The only knock you could probably give Tank Davis is his lack of quality opponents, if you will, but I think if he does knock out Frank Martin, which I believe, by the way, I actually think Tank will actually beat Frank, because I do in some form of fashion think this fight could be too much too soon for Frank Martin, but by no means am I thinking that this will be a very easy fight for Tank Davis. I actually think this would tell a lot about Tank Davis as far as where does he rank at in terms of being able to handle a slick boxer like a Frank Martin, because of the fact that this will gauge how will Tank be able to handle somebody like a Haney, even though Frank Martin is not nowhere near as the same skill set as a Haney, but it could kind of put him in a ballpark because Haney also uses good footwork to exploit his opponent as well, same way how Frank Martin does. But yeah, I just don't like how people are treating Frank Martin like he's just some easy dub. I mean, again, it could just be because I just like Frank Martin's skill set, and I think he actually have the tools to give Tank Davis problems because, again, in terms of skill set and footwork, he's probably the toughest opponent, at least on paper. He's probably the toughest opponent Tank Davis will have to fight to date. I mean, unless you want to rate Gamboa, but I think at the time he fought Gamboa, he may kind of be already on the decline at that point. And Pedraza, he has good footwork, but I don't think it's on the same astro plane as like a Frank Martin, because Frank Martin, he knows how to pivot, he knows how to make angles. Actually, you know what? Pedraza may have better footwork. I don't know, because I haven't seen that fight in a long time, but I think Frank Martin probably has better footwork than Pedraza. And if he does, in terms of footwork and in terms of being a slick fighter, this will tell a lot on Tank Davis's side, because if he knows how to chop that ring down on Frank Martin, and if he does it very easily, this could pose problems for Devin Haney. But at the same time, will he even fight Devin Haney? Like, will he even go up in weight to fight Haney? Even though he said himself he's not comfortable fighting at that weight class, will that be something that he's interested in anyway? But as always, leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. And who do you have in the Tank Davis Frank Martin fight? Like I said, I have Tank Davis, but I don't have Tank Davis in a fairly easy fight. Now, if it is a easy fight, then all respect to Tank Davis, you know what I'm saying? And what could be next for Tank, who knows at this point, right? But if you are new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, and if you are new, make sure you hit that red button that says subscribe and click that bell, and make sure that bell is turned on to all so you don't miss out on any future uploads. And like always, it's your boy Remy. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.